Hello and welcome to EI Week. This session is brought to you by CEDIA. Let me hand you over to Matt Nimmons, the Managing Director of CEDIA. Over to you, Matt.
Thank you, David. Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for joining us today to learn more about CEDIA. Whether you're an existing member or contemplating joining the association, we hope in the next 30 minutes to provide you with some wonderful insight into the fantastic benefits we offer and why we exist as an organisation. Just before we kick off, I'd like to give you a brief introduction to the panelists that will be joining me today. So my name, as David's already said, is Matt Nimmons. I'm the Managing Director for CEDIA EI, and my amazing colleagues that will be joining me on this call today will be Annette Armova-Levin, who is CEDIA's Education Manager, Stephen Carter, our Business Development Manager, and last but by no means least, Jen Maguire, who's CEDIA's Global Membership Manager. Throughout the presentation, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. There's a question box, I believe, in the chat facility, and at the end of this presentation, we'll endeavour to answer them when we can. So, who is CEDIA? CEDIA is the global trade organisation that represents over 3,000 businesses who operate in the home technology industry. We were founded in the USA just over 30 years ago in 1989. We have two offices. Our global headquarters is in Indianapolis in the United States, and in the UK, we have a facility in St Neots, Cambridgeshire. Plus, we also have consultants in Australia, in India, and Latin America. I think you can say that we are truly a global organisation. Just to bring it a bit more local to home, in the UK office comprises of 11 employees who support and promote initiatives across the EMEA region. And in total, we serve just over 1,050 member companies. If you break it down even further and look at the UK, we represent just over 700 businesses now in the United Kingdom. The rough split is about 500 integration businesses, almost 100 manufacturers and distributors, plus a number of industry-related professional members. I think simply put, CEDIA connects and brings together professionals operating in the smart home industry, and we provide access to world-leading education and resources to help businesses maximize their potential. What do? We essentially want CEDIA or CEDIA's membership to be an extension of your business and to provide you with the necessary resources and tools to be successful. How do we achieve this? Well, we achieve this by advancing the industry through education, certification, and best practice documentation. We provide thought leadership through our resources and publications. We host leading global events as well as local regional events. We also celebrate excellence within the industry via our Global Awards program. And we also raise the profile of the industry and the CEDIA channel to the design and build community. Essentially, integrators turn to CEDIA for industry-leading, brand-agnostic education, covering both technical and business-related content. CEDIA offers a variety of ways in which you can access this training, whether you prefer face-to-face or the convenience of online classes. CEDIA provides learning designed to help you gain the necessary education to flourish in this sector. At our offices in Cambridgeshire, we actually have a dedicated training facility which has a classroom, a large breakout area, and a hands-on workshop space. So if you're a trade supplier or manufacturer listening in to this webinar this afternoon, don't forget you can actually hire this facility for free as part of your membership to carry out your own manufacturer training. If you're interested in this, feel free to reach out to the team after this webinar. I will now pass you over to my colleague, Annetta, CEDIA's Education Manager, who will now provide you with an overview about our industry-leading education and certifications.
Thank you, Matt, and thank you to anyone who took time to come and listen to this webinar. I would like to start my education presentation with CEDIA certification, mostly because CEDIA certification is in the core of everything we do. And what does CEDIA certification mean for you if, for example, you are just coming in the industry? Well, as an individual, CEDIA certification elevates your career. It makes you more marketable and it makes you more employable. There are a lot of CEDIA member companies who are looking for people to hire new technicians, and CEDIA certification can certainly make you stand out the competition. Also, CEDIA certification helps you be recognized for your expertise. If you, for example, have CEDIA technical or networking certification, that only highlights your knowledge in that particular area. And CEDIA certification expands your knowledge because it creates a roadmap to professional development and naturally makes you strive for more. What does this mean for a business owner? So, if you're a business owner, having certified staff means that you can actually motivate them and inspire them to do better in their everyday jobs. It also elevates your brand because everything all services we provide, we try to really highlight the importance of knowledge and certification and professionalism. Therefore, your company will be listed higher on our Finder service, and also your company will be eligible for applying for advanced member or member of excellence. So I'm not going to go through all these certifications. You can see them on cedia.net. However, I would particularly like to stress on the two new certifications we have just introduced, the Cabling Infrastructure Technician and the Integrated System Technician certifications. These are brand new certifications that are currently going through ISO accreditation, and we're very proud to announce them to you. The Cabling Infrastructure Technician currently is going through a beta testing, and we need your help for that. By going to our certification page and purchasing a beta exam voucher, you're not only going to be one of the first ones to get this certification, but you're also going to help us create a truly global product, because during the beta testing, we would like, you'll be given the opportunity to provide us with the feedback for every single question in that exam. So I will very much encourage anyone who is listening right now, CEDIA member or not, that certification is open to anyone, to go and purchase their voucher and make sure they register for their online proctored exam until 31st of December. So yes, it is as easy as that. You purchase your voucher, we send you further information, and you just have to register for online proctored exam, which means you don't even have to leave your home or office for that. So how does one prepare for certification? Obviously, we have our staple in-person training. As Matt mentioned, we offer this in our training facility in St. Neots. And our bootcamp and technical schools are very, very popular. And they particularly are popular because they prepare newcomers in the industry for certification. However, we also offer specialized knowledge, and for those who already are in the industry, there is still quite a lot to learn. If you would like to specialize in networking or designing or audio and video calibration, we do offer those courses too, and I will encourage you to keep an eye on our events calendar, because we are just about to announce our new dates for 2021. Also, in-person training, we offer during the Integrated Systems Europe show and CEDIA Expo in the US and our regional tech summits. Although those are not core courses, they are designed mostly to top up your knowledge on certain area or give you the knowledge you need for about emerging trends and technologies. And they're ideal for those who already have certification and are looking to collect their CEU points to maintain it. In-person training, however, is not the only way to learn with us. Online training is another fantastic way to prepare yourself for certification. We are very proud to announce our CEDIA Academy. It's been open for probably, well, about 4 months now. And we host over 100 interactive hours of online learning on this platform. All the courses I discussed in a previous slide that help you prepare for certifications are available in our academy. So it's great for anyone who cannot take the time to travel, and especially in today's travel restrictions, that comes really, really handy. But we're also hosting a myriad of other more advanced courses. We introduced a 3-part HDMI course, which is probably a week old there, and I encourage you to go and check it out. We also have the initial level of ISF training, and we'll be adding 2 in-person days to this, so keep an eye on the events calendar again. And there is a brand new design documentation course, so don't waste any time after this webinar. Check out the CEDIA Academy and make sure you create your profile. And also, again, in person, online, great, but we must not forget our educational resources. And those should really be, no matter if you're certified or not, they're great opportunity for you to top up your knowledge. There are probably hundreds of white papers available on our website, standards and best practices. Anyone who's been in our training facility knows our books and technical manuals. And also, we must not forget our Communicates magazine, which is a great source for catching up with the latest technologies and trends and reading about some really cool, inspiring projects. And my favorite part is actually the podcast, but I know Stephen will be speaking about this a little bit later, so I'll leave that to him. And finally, another part of what we actually do is workforce development, and we have really focused on this in the past several years. We are particularly proud to be the creators of the first apprenticeship for our industry. This was approved in late 2019, and we've been working with training providers to make this available, hopefully in early 2021. So if you are considering hiring new people, perhaps the apprenticeship is a really good route to consider. Or those of you who are looking for opportunities and listening currently, get in touch and we can perhaps help you understand a little bit more about our apprenticeship and help you with the journey. And speaking of the journey, the government, you've probably heard that the government just announced a Kickstarter scheme, which is designed to encourage young people, well, to encourage employers to hire young people between 16 and 24-year-olds, and you as an employer will receive funding to support these young people throughout their first 6 months of work experience. CEDIA is proud to represent you, and we have volunteers to be the gateway for that scheme. If you would like to know more about it and would like to take part of and take advantage of this funding, please get in touch with me after this webinar, and I'll be happy to share more information and explain more about how it works. And finally, our workforce efforts are not just local to the UK. We've partnered with AVIXA for several years now, and during the Integrated Systems Europe show, we host a AV Career Day, which is an event that usually gathers about 160, 180 young people coming from at least 6 European countries. And we educate them about the career opportunities in AV. This has been very well received, and we very much hope to inspire these young people to pursue a career in the field. So with this and talking about ISE, I would like to pass you on to Stephen Carter, who will tell you more about that show. Steve?
Thanks, Vanessa. How you doing? Hi, everyone. I hope you can hear me. For those that don't know me, as I say, I'm Stephen Carter. I've been with the company now around 6 years. And essentially, my role is engagement. I travel the country, meeting integrator members, trade supplier members, and giving them an overview of what products and services are currently available from CEDIA. But most importantly, gaining feedback and information from yourselves about the association and about your thoughts. So, moving on to ISE, Integrated Systems Europe. I don't know if you're aware, but CEDIA co-owns ISE along with AVIXA. ISE hosts both residential and commercial manufacturers, making it the largest professional AV show in the world. Attendees can take a deep dive into the home technology industry and gain a better understanding of how professional design and installation can lead to sophisticated projects. As Annetta mentioned, we host a diverse schedule of education during the week. If you are a trade supplier, you will receive a discount on exhibiting. 2020 was the final show in Amsterdam, as ISE is now moved to Barcelona in 2021. The show has moved from February to June for next year due to the current situation. But yeah, save the date. So Tech Summits, alongside our education, we host regional tech summits. We've been, as a program within the UK, it's been around about 6 years. It's a great engagement opportunity for trade supplier members to meet potential customers, but also it's open to non-members and members alike. Expect training provided by exhibitors on emerging technologies, be able to gain face-to-face time with several distributor manufacturer brands, and a great way to network with your peers. And more importantly, get some free education. If you're a trade supplier and you're interested in getting involved, get in touch. If you're considering CEDIA membership, here are several resources that you and your colleagues will be able to access. First up is CEDIA Community. The community is a key member benefit. The main reason is because it's a global online community. It's exclusive to CEDIA members, and the forum is a place for members to network with other industry professionals around the world, ask questions, share business ideas, or just want to ask a question about a technical solution. If you have a question about a product or need ideas to help your sales and marketing, this is a great place to start. It's also a great way for trade suppliers to engage with the community if there are opportunities to talk about your products and services. Now, recently, as of 2 years ago, CEDIA purchased the Cinema Designer. The CEDIA Designer is a cloud-based design tool that allows home cinema professionals to create a technically correct, dedicated cinema or media room within minutes. It also produces support documents, visual renders, and 3D CAD designs. This software is available to the industry. However, CEDIA member companies have free access to the media room level of the program. Recordings of previous webinars that we've hosted explain the tool, and they are available on the CEDIA YouTube page. We also, from time to time, host webinars with the inventor, Guy Singleton. If you're a manufacturer, it's a very straightforward process to submit your products for the tool. If you are interested, drop me a line. Now, what resources are currently available if you're a non-member? So Annetta mentioned previously about the podcast and the Communicates magazine. Let me just go back to the podcast a moment. So the CEDIA podcast is available on all the streaming platforms that you would expect, like YouTube, like iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, etc. So they range from about 45 minutes to 60 minutes, and they're a deep dive into emerging trends, topical issues, developments in technology, or within the residential space. Currently, we've gone up to 71,000 downloads, and it's growing in its reach. Another great way to engage with our membership is the Communicates magazine. This publication has been around probably, once again, 6-7 years. And the great thing about the publication is each one of our members gets it for free quarterly as part of their membership. But if you would like to engage with it as a non-member, you can go to our website, go to the main menu page, click on CEDIA Communicates, and you'll get access to the downloads. It's a great thought leadership publication, and it talks about, as you would expect, different business trends, also talking about products, and it's distributed to our installers, electricians, homeowners, architects, developers, etc. And if you're a trade supplier, there are opportunities to advertise within this publication. Now, as I mentioned, we have a page on YouTube under CEDIA HQ, and there you will find recordings of booth talks that we've had in the past at not only at ISE, but at CEDIA Expo. And recently, because our awards ceremonies were all recorded and output in the virtual domain, we hosted those on YouTube. So if you want to look back and see some of the content that is available from CEDIA and our level of education that we output to the membership, please feel free to have a look at the YouTube website. So thanks for listening to me. I'd like to hand over to my colleague, Jen.
Thank you, Steve. So yeah, hi everyone, I'm Jen Maguire. I'm the Global Member Services Manager for CEDIA. Before I get started, just to kind of remind you all that if you have any questions about CEDIA, about membership, there is a whole engagement team ready to service and help, and that includes obviously myself and Steve. So CEDIA membership we're going to look over. Before we get started, CEDIA is not a lead generator, but what we do is when you join as a member, you can tap into so many smart ways to showcase your business and also generate more business. And the resources that I'm going to talk about now are exclusive to our membership. So whether you are starting up as a new company or are an established company with several projects under your belt, these resources are absolutely going to help you elevate you within our community and within the industry, and also showcase the excellent projects that you and your team have created. So a big focus for us is educating the design and build industry on who we are and what our industry can do. And the CEDIA Outreach Instructors course is one of my absolute most favourite benefits. If you are looking to connect with the design and build industry and build on the work we've started, the COI programme is for you. The COI programme gives you authorised material to deliver to the design and build industry. And an example of the courses that you can deliver is Designing the Connected Home, which is an approved CPD presentation and has been approved by organisations such as the Royal Institute of British Architects. So this is a member-only exclusive. You will learn the skills to communicate effectively, the value of using you, the CEDIA member, on all future projects that include technology or projects that don't, but with your expertise, you can communicate to the design professional the importance of planning for future technology and just opening up that dialogue of what is possible. Many of our COIs are now the dedicated SME for design practices on all things technology. And that's off the back of attending this course, putting the work into to introduce and follow up with prospect design and architects. And if you're a current member listening to this webinar today, we actually have availability still for the COI course, which will be on the 7th of December. So if you are interested, feel free to reach out and we'll get you booked in. So for integrator members, if you have a particular project that you are proud of, why not enter into the CEDIA Awards programme? The CEDIA Awards programme recognises the top projects and products in the industry, awarding innovation, creativity and technical expertise. And there are several categories that you can enter. So they include best product under 25k, best media room, best integrated home. So whether you are just starting out or you are established, there will be a category to suit you. Winners and finalists are featured in industry blogs, they're featured in articles, and are a critical aspect of the content development of CEDIA's outreach to the design and build industry. Our 2019 winners got a great boost in their brand recognition and client awareness through those blogs, through our awards book, through our Communicates magazine, and a number of other platforms. And our 2020 awards are absolutely no different. As Steve mentioned, our awards night to declare the winners was virtual this year, but it was still a wonderful, brilliant success. And I would recommend checking it out on the CEDIA HQ YouTube page. Entries are now open for 2021, and this is an exclusive member-only program. It ensures that we recognise the best of the best within our community, and our team are here to help and support you in your application. We've got blogs, we've got webinars, we've got podcasts, all built to help guide you through the detailed application process. And for trade suppliers listening in, we always encourage you to encourage your dealers to enter too. CEDIA award winners will have their kit list published. So what a great way of ensuring your brand is associated with excellent projects. Check out cedia.net/awards for more information. So as I mentioned earlier, we are not a lead generator, but what we do try to do is create a platform for our integrators to be found by prospect clients and design and build professionals. And they can do this by searching with their personal zip code or postcode. Your company listing allows you to have your logo, biography, and more. And it ensures that your profile and your company stands out from other members that may be in your area. Like Annetta said, if you are CEDIA certified or if you have any other CEDIA accreditation, such as Member of Excellence or Advanced Member, you're going to be going straight to the top of that listing. And we receive, on average, around 2,000 site visits a month. So it's really important that you utilise this member benefit and make sure your profile is looking the best it can be. And as for trade suppliers, we're actually currently building out a similar platform for yourselves, which will allow dealers to easily locate you, find you, search for you, and then obviously connect with you as well. So if you have considered CEDIA membership, now is absolutely the time to join. Anyone who joins this month is going to be able to receive 13 months for the cost of 12. And your CEDIA membership means more than just belonging to the world's leading home technology association. Being part of a CEDIA community gives you access to people, it gives you access to resources, and it gives you the tools to keep building on the success and elevate your business. It means you are contributing to a community that will power your prosperity and the industry for years to come. We have different types of membership to suit. If you are an established company, then you would want to apply for either integrator or trade supplier, depending on what your company setup is. And this ensures that every member of your team is treated as a member and can take advantage of the many benefits and resources. The individual membership is perfect for those who are wanting to get started in the industry. So although the benefits are limited, individual members do receive all of the discounted CEDIA training, certifications, and really all the resources that Annetta highlighted at the start of the webinar. So before Matt closes today's session, I absolutely urge you to make the most of what CEDIA has to offer, if you're a member or not. At the very least, leave this webinar and take advantage of the free resources that we provide. So check out the cedia.net calendar. That's going to bring manufacturers and professionals together for training all over the world. Take a minute to stay knowledgeable about trends through our blogs and our podcasts, and create an account, as Annetta said, on cedia.net so you can check out and explore the academy. And lastly, know who to contact for help. You can contact us at any time at member@cedia.org.
Thanks, Jem. All that really remains for me to say, I think we've got a couple of minutes or maybe a minute before we finish up with our allotted 30-minute time. I just want to thank everybody for joining us today on this webinar. If anybody does have any further questions, please email the member@cedia.org email address. I think for me, there's probably 3 key takeaways from this webinar is that if you're not a member, please do consider that. And as Jen mentioned, that you actually get 13 months for the price of 12 if you were to join before the end of the year. Also, if you fancy taking our beta test for our new certification, the CIT Cabling and Infrastructure Technician certification, we have extended the deadline now until the end of the year. That's December 31st. It's open to the entire industry. We want as many people as possible to take part in that particular program. It's only £38 to take the exam, so I would encourage everybody listening in to go to our website to find out more information. And I think if you're already an existing member, you may have noticed that we've sent out our renewals in the last few days. So if you would like to continue to be members, then please, we encourage you to renew before January the 31st. I don't think, David, has there been any questions?
Oh, you're okay, Matt? Yeah, no questions.
Okay, well, all that remains for me to say is thank you very much to everybody. Have a great rest of the afternoon. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy diaries. And yeah, please don't hesitate to reach out to any of us, either on social media or through the email address I provided you with. Okay, everybody, good to see you all. Thanks for your time, and hope to see you in person at an event very soon in 2021. Bye for now.